Well, good morning, guys. Good morning. And I am so glad that you are here with me on today. And if you are new, I want to welcome you to this Spiritual Chosen Ones conscious community. And do me one quick favor. Click that like button, subscribe, and the bell so that we can stay connected. But so you can help us reach so many chosen ones that are looking for their soul tribe. I need you to help me do that, okay? Well, listen, I just wanted to reach out real quick today to let you know that they are after your seeds. The enemy wants your seeds, chosen ones. He wants them. And the reason why the enemy wants your seeds is because he does not want you to produce fruit. You understand what I'm saying? He wants you on some GMO type of seeds, something that's manufactured, that is not the real deal. But God is saying today that I want you on the spiritual seeds that I know that are sure enough real, because I dropped it down like manna from heaven to penetrate the hollows of your subconscious mind. I want you to understand that it is people out here in your life that is after your seed. I'm telling you, they're after your seed, chosen ones, because they know that it will yield a harvest. I want you to understand something today, that your enemy knows more about you than you do sometimes. The enemy knows your power. The enemy knows your influence. The enemy knows that magic thing that God hid on the inside of you. The enemy knows that if you could ever understand how to fully execute your seeds, that, honey, it doesn't matter about his weeds. It will be ripped up out of that garden and burned. I'm telling you that the enemy is after your seeds. He's after your seeds. He's after your seeds. I want you to understand today that he's after your seed. He is after your seed. He does not want you to reap a harvest. He is after your seed. He is after your seeds. I'm letting you know up in this place today that the enemy wants your seeds. He will put people, places, or things into your life to make sure that you don't water it, that you don't put the right fertilizer on top of it, that you won't give it enough sun, that you won't talk to it enough. He will allow people to come in through your mind and create all kinds of hell and situations and circumstances in your life so that you will never produce fruit. But God said it. Jesus said that when you hold on to a seed and you do not allow the things of this life to choke your seed, you will yield a harvest, sometimes 100-fold on what was sown. I want you to understand today that your enemy, some of them folks that you be dealing with, are after your seeds. They're after your seeds. I want you to understand that it is paramount in this hour that you put on Christ consciousness in order for you to pick up the signal from heaven. You are in the midst of a spiritual warfare, and I'm letting you know that the enemy ain't playing with you. He understands that you have had the awakening. He understands that you're almost going to find out who you are. He understands that if you could really wake up to your full potential and execute on how to plant your seeds, he is done with. I want you to know he's after your seed. I want you to reach out and touch your imaginary neighbor, baby, and let him know that the enemy is after my seed, but in the name of Jesus, he can't have it. I want you to reach over and tell somebody else that the enemy is after my seed, but in the name of Jesus, he cannot have it. Now, I know that some of you may be wondering, what is my seed? What is my seed? You know, a seed has a lot of different forms. But the seed I'm talking about today are your spiritual seeds. Your spiritual seeds. Sometimes the enemy wants your physical seed. so that he can build up his army. But I'm here to let you know that God is saying that if you could get the spiritual seed planted, and if you could go ahead and prepare the ground to receive it, if you could go ahead and water it with the things of God, if you could go ahead and shine the light on it by speaking life, then it does not matter, because you're going to yield a harvest. Your seed is your thoughts. I want you to understand it. That's why everybody wants it. Your seed is your thought. I want you to understand it. That's why everybody wants it. I'm telling you, your seed is what you're thinking about. I want you to understand it, because everybody wants it. And the reason everybody wants it is because they know it's power in your thoughts, baby. I want you to understand that your seed is your thought. I want you to reach up and pull down some kingdom thoughts and push it through. I want you to understand that it is harvest season. Yeah, we are approaching a physical harvest season, baby. But God is saying for the chosen ones, it's a spiritual harvest season. And I don't know who I'm talking about or who I'm talking to today, but I want you to understand that you have been monitoring your thoughts. You have been watering your mind with the things of God. You have been shining in this earth, and God is saying it's your time to produce fruit and receive your harvest. It is harvest season, baby, and it's time for you to cash in on what God has said for you to do. They're after your seeds. I'm here to let you know they're after your seeds. Why do you think the enemy attacks your mind so? Why do you think that he trips up your heart the way that he does? Why do you think he puts people in your life to toil with your thoughts the way that he do? Why do you think that people spend billions of dollars to capture your mind so that they can control you? I want you to understand that you have access to the kingdom of heaven, which means that you are unstoppable, but you have to realize how to work your seeds. You got to realize how to work the seed. You have to realize how to plant that seed. You have to learn how to get the ground together to receive the seed so that you can produce the fruit. So So now the question becomes, chosen ones, what are you going to do with your seeds? Are you going to protect them? Are you going to nurture them? Are you going to be more conscious of them? Are you going to water them? And are you going to protect them? Because I want you to know that the enemy is after your seeds. What you gonna do? I love you. Mwah! Until the next video, guys. Peace. Bye now.